Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here, subscribe, like the video. Let's see if we get 100 likes.
Wait, wait. I always miss the good stuff.
What?
Could you fuck off and just say that one more time?
Why?
Oh wait, you said it on here. You said it on camera, so I'm not doing it. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Andrea Lee, and if you're old, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So today I do want to bring you guys some questions that I had on a surgery page. Was how do you get comfortable sleeping after surgery? How do you fly home from surgery? And there was one other question, but we're gonna get into it in the video. So how do you sleep after a BBL? So after a BBL, your butt is going to be really sore, if not super painful. So you absolutely do not obviously want to sleep on your butt. I'm going to be really honest and say that I laid on my stomach for about 6 months because I was afraid of, one, losing fat, and two, I didn't want to mess up my results or anything or misshape them. So I just, you know, bit the bullet and slept on my stomach for 6 months. And a lot of the nights it was uncomfortable, so you need to prepare for that, especially if you're not a stomach sleeper. So a tip I would say for people who are getting a BBL is to sleep on your stomach at least like a month or two, just to really get used to it. Also, you ladies should prepare by either, there are many options actually of how you can get comfortable, and I am actually having my round 2 revision slash, it's not really a BBL because he won't be redoing all of my lipo. It won't be another 360 lipo. It will just be like a little bit of lipo in certain areas to get I think 1 liter of fat out, so 2 pounds, which isn't a lot, and I'm kind of scared that I won't get the results that I like because it is only 1 liter. But I am going to be going on a weight loss journey, and I will include you ladies in on that. But back to the subject, you can sleep in something like a zero gravity chair. It doesn't have to be a zero gravity chair, but you just cut the butt out of the chair where you sit, and you prop pillows behind your back and up under your legs. That way your butt hangs down in the chair. I didn't use that way. That's just something I've heard that can work for you. Another thing that can also work for you is getting a pool floaty. A popular pool floaty that you can use and put your butt in is the jellyfish pool floaty. I wanted to try that one, but every time I read reviews on it, like on the surgery pages or on Amazon, which is where you can buy it, I heard that it deflates really fast. And I just personally, like, I remember my first time just having to get up and reinflate a pool floaty to lay on it and go back to sleep would be a huge pain in my ass. No pun intended. But it literally would be. Like, you're not going to want to have to deal with that when you're in pain, when you're recovering. Maybe like day 5 or 6, yes, but those first couple of days, girl, I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to deal with it. So a zero gravity chair or something like it sounds like the better way to go. But me personally, I just laid on my stomach and got comfortable that way. The first couple of days, I just laid on my stomach and had a pillow, you know, under my head, whatever. But as the days went on, I also added a pillow under my thighs to kind of, and under my stomach to alleviate the discomfort I was having in my back. And that was just from me laying on my stomach, and your head is like right here, but then your back is like curved because, you know, you're elevated by the pillow, and then you got this new juicy booty and your back is all curved like this. So like, I was getting a little bit of back pain from that. So adding those pillows into it definitely alleviated the pain. Next, so the flight home actually wasn't that bad for me. The first flight was about, I want to say 3 hours, and on that flight I got up every hour and walked for at least 10 minutes. And that one wasn't too bad. I just, you know, did what I had to do, come back, and just sat down on my boppy pillow. And it like I said, it wasn't too bad. But on the second flight home, it was about, I want to say 5 or 6 hours. So that obviously is a much longer time to be getting up every hour and walking for at least 10 minutes. And mind you, depending on what flights you're on, the flight attendants might not be so nice. They might not want to let you walk around. So my suggestion to you for that is just to you know, try not to get in anyone's way. I would often stand up at my seat or walk where they have the coffee at. Depending on, like I said, depending on the flight, because some flights are bigger than others, so there were more like areas to walk around in. And obviously you're gonna look a little crazy just walking around in circles and shit, but like I did it because I'm not trying to catch a blood clot. Like, it's just, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I highly suggest you do what you have to do. So okay, so right now that's pretty much how you, like, what you have to do on your flight. You just get up every hour and walk for 10 minutes to keep the blood circulating and to make sure, you know, you won't catch any blood clots. So that's the gist of what you need to do as far as on a flight. But in this next clip, I am going to show you guys how I sat on my boppy pillow on the plane in order to get comfortable enough so that I could, you know, go to sleep sometimes. Because I'm not even gonna lie, on the second flight I fell asleep like the last 3 or 2 hours, just because like I was literally so exhausted. It was just hard not to fall asleep, and I had enough at that point and just went to sleep. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I normally have 2 flights. The first flight is normally 3 or 4 hours depending on which airport I fly out of, and then the second flight is almost always 5 or 6 hours. So hey, there's nothing I can do. Your girl was just tired. It is what it is. So I'm gonna get up and show you guys exactly how I sat in the seat to keep my butt, you know, propped and elevated. Also, I do want to mention that I didn't use my BBL pillow because it was super hard. Like, my thighs and my butt were so sore because, you know, they put the 2 little puncture marks right under your butt cheeks. So like sitting anywhere close near to my butt, it was painful. It was painful. I was not trying to do So the BBL pillow, it wasn't cutting it. I tried to sit on it when I was waiting for my appointment, my post-op appointment. That didn't work. I tried using it on the plane. That didn't work. So I just ended up lugging it around the airport. Like, I'm telling you, a boppy pillow is definitely going to be your best bet as far as comfortability, because it's soft yet firm, so your butt won't touch the seat, but you'll also be able to, you know, be comfortable and you won't be in so much pain. Definitely take your pain medication before your flight. That way it has time to kick in and you'll be feeling, you know, decent enough to sit down in your seat. Because in the beginning, when the flight takes off, you know, you can't stand for like that first 10, 15, 20 minutes. So you definitely want to take that medicine to be comfortable for that first little bit. And then after you get in the air, they cut off the seatbelt light, then you can get up and start walking around whenever you feel comfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started for you guys. Okay, you guys, so don't mind this situation. I do have my Sweet Sweat belt on, so I'm gonna be looking a little crazy for right now. But so this is my boppy pillow that I used on my flight. Obviously a newer boppy pillow is going to be a little bit more thicker, but just pretend that this is like your flight chair. So most people like to use theirs like this, and you know, have their thighs and their butt sitting on this area. But for me, it made more sense to have it like this, because then I could scoot it forward like this, and then I could drape my butt like in this area right here and put my thighs right here. So this is what I did on my flight home. So I don't want to mess around in. So you see how my butt is not touching this seat, and it literally has all that space between my butt and the actual seat. So this is how I was sitting when we were doing our takeoff and when we were doing our landing and in between. So let me grab the pillow right here. So I also have my neck pillow, but this is just for comfort. Like, you know, you have the seat, you sit back. Let me sit back. Whew. So when you're sitting back in your seat, there's obviously going to be a headrest right here that the pillow is going to you know, push back on. So I'm still not touching the seat and not touching the seat down here. So basically that is how you want to sit on your flight home. You want to have the pillow, like I said, you want to have the pillow. This is the seat. Put the pillow like in the middle of the seat, if not more towards the edge, depending on how big your butt is. My butt is not huge. Like, I mean, it is, but it's like normal size huge, if that makes sense. Like, it's not anything like extra wide or anything. These are my results from my round 1, and they look okay in clothes, but like out of clothes is a different story. So that's why I'm going for my round 2. But anyway, basically have your pillow like this with a rounded edge. towards the back of the chair and the open part towards the front of the chair, and that's how you want to sit on the plane. I've never actually shown anyone my results before because they were kind of mediocre, but this is basically what my body looks like after a round 1. It's nothing spectacular. Let me scoot up like that. It's nothing spectacular. Like, I still have a little bit of a belly, but I'm swollen right now. That's why I put on my sweet sweat belt. So this cheek, nothing happened to this cheek. This is literally how my results look after my round 1. So for my round 2, I want him to take fat from up here, because if I go like this, you can see it's kind of like a shelf right here. I don't like that. I want it a slope, more of a slope booty, so it'll look like that. And I also want him to add some fat down here so that I can have more of a jiggly butt, because right now, like, it jiggles, but I've had a muscle booty all my life and only fat was added up here. So that's, you know, that's the only part that really jiggles. Like, this is like all muscle. So I'm hoping the two pounds of fat that he takes out will make up for what's, you know, muscular down here. And also he needs to fix, that looks good. Also, he needs to fix this cheek. Let me try to scoot up here so you can see how it is pointed. And that is because I had fat necrosis, and the cheek, basically the fat in this area, it died, therefore making the surrounding fat die. So there's like a point right here, but there's no like new fat in this area right here. So it's really like he has one cheek he has to reconstruct, but the other cheek, I'm just hoping I can get more booty down in this area, if you guys know what I mean. Okay, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. It was kind of exciting to be able to show you guys my results. While they may not be spectacular, they are what they are, and I'm not ashamed of my results. I am going back for my round 2, like I said. So I will be showing you guys what those results look like, and maybe I can do a try-on bikini haul for you guys so you can really get a full view of what they look like without YouTube shutting me down. So if you like this video, if you like this content or what I had to say, any tips that I may have shared that you learned from this, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want me to discuss, any questions you may have, and I will answer them. And subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.